And we meet on Tuesdays. And with the help of Mr. Bill Hayes, one of the teachers at that high school, he's helped us really get together some of these great kids and work with us to get them going and get the group together and share with you some things that they have on stress. So with that, I'm going to give the mic and just so they can quickly just go down the line and give their name and what grade they're in, and then we'll get started.
I'm Danny Hutchinson, I'm a junior.
I'm Alex, I'm a junior.
I'm Emma, I'm a senior.
I'm Erin, I'm a senior.
I'm Hannah, I'm a senior.
I'm Tina, I'm a freshman.
I'm Jackie, I'm a freshman.
I'm Alyssa, I'm a junior.
Jobs putting a lot of stress into our already weighted shoulders. The people that we work with treat us as if we are inexperienced just because of our age, and customers act the same way. They sometimes will throw jokes at us just saying that we're inexperienced, but while we're working, we have that stress from the entire day, from sports, from school, from our social lives. Everything comes all together. And each school day, it ranges from like 7 to 8 hours, and after that is usually our work. And that can range from like 3 to 6 hour shifts. So that is like a 14-hour work day for a regular person. So that can just put so much stress onto us.
And parents make us use the money that we make earn from our everyday expenses on like gas and food and clothing, as we are only trying to save money because of the debt we're told we'll have from college. While we are still working, we have to maintain the same enthusiasm, effort, and control of your skills. With that thought hanging over our head, we have the fear of being fired always there.
Even though people don't realize it, sports do have a stressful impact on growing teens. The time we put in for all sports takes away the time we can be with our family. Due to most sporting activities, athletes miss out on family occasions such as birthdays, holidays, reunions, and more. The extended practices and the high competition games take up a majority of athletes' lives and make it so they have less time to be with their loved ones. Sports are important to most teens' lives, however, spending time with family should be a top priority.
Juggling sports and a job can be very stressful. Many sports teams require at least 5 days of practice, if not 6 or 7. The schedule only lets teams work a maximum of 2 days a week or very late at night. Teens are not able to get the money they may need to have for their everyday lives. They also lose sleep because the time that an athlete needs to rest is taken away by their job.
Sports have a huge impact on many teenagers' lives. The students who choose to do sports are required to sit in a classroom for 7 hours, then go to a practice that's 2+ hours long. Even though the students participating in the sport are having fun, it's still very exhausting. It's stressful going to a game or practice every day after school when you have loads of schoolwork you need to complete. It's difficult performing your best as an athlete when homework, projects, and tests are always on the back of your mind. Coming home late at night from a long practice or difficult game to hours of homework can be very overwhelming and can negatively impact your school and social life. Sports are supposed to be a healthy coping mechanism, yet all the stress lost while playing gets piled back on with the amount of stress schoolwork puts on you.
A cause for stress may be within a teenager's family on a day-to-day basis. When difficult problems arise within the environment that you spend the most time in, stress is understandably going to hit you. Between divorce, disagreements, fighting, and drama, teens can be surrounded by stress in their own households. Drama and hardship within your own family can take a toll on you and therefore affect your life everywhere else. Family, even when they're loving and great, can still cause stress in a teen's life.
So that's a couple of words of what these guys go through with it, either themselves or with peers in the schools that they work in, that they go to school with or that they work with. I did want to quick mention that these groups, the middle school and the high school youth action groups, they both help us spread the words to our peers. It's not always cool to be part of youth action, where we're trying to tell kids, don't do drugs, but these are a great group of kids that are resilient to that, to those words, and they're willing to stand up. So I thank them very much for that. Thank you, Mr. Hayes. So a couple of them have just little tips for you guys to take away to kind of help them combat their stress. So I'm going to let them speak. There's just 3 or 4 of them.
You don't always have to answer. When we come to talk to you, we're just looking for someone to hear out what we want to talk about. We're not looking for you to go out and solve our problems for us.
We had a long day too.
It's not a big deal to you, but it is to me.
So that's our youth action group, guys. So thank you again very much.